Hello everybody, and this is Crispy. Hello everybody, this is Crispy, and I'm going to be casting a game between Liquid Nazgul, Liquid Nazgul, I guess that's the only way you can pronounce it. And I'm assuming he gets his name from the Nazgul of Lord of the Rings. Now, holy crap, I just heard an absolutely massive, I was about to say a massive bolt of thunder, but you cannot hear bolts of, you can hear thunder. I was about to say a bolt. I don't think a bolt of thunder is an actual thing, it's a bolt of lightning. But I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but there is an absolutely insane thunderstorm going on outside. There's a few more flashes there. We're probably going to be hearing that in a little moment. It is like December, and I'm in Australia, so... and he's going to be versing Idra, who will be spawning as the Red Zerg in the 12 o'clock position on Metalopolis, obviously. Anyways, as I was just saying, it is December, and I'm in Australia, and December is, like, hot. And, like, you just walk around with thongs or flip-flops or whatever you guys call them in other countries, but you walk around with, like, shorts and singlets and pretty much nothing. And at the moment, it is just pissing down with rain, and there is thunderstorms. So that's just a bit of peculiar weather for me to be enduring right now. Although I do particularly like the rainy, stormy weather. It reminds me a lot of Queensland, because Queensland is really hot, but it's also muggy. So it's got like that really humid, wet, hot feel. And I really like that, because I've been there for a few times on holidays, and I like just having the feel of Queensland with me, because I really do like Queensland. It's got all the worlds, it's got all that other crazy shit there, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be swearing on YouTube, but there you go. Yeah, it's got that. So if there are any Queenslander people watching this, just know that we all love you. You have Wet n Wild, you have Movie World, you've got all the cool stuff. I'm in Adelaide, we have... well, nothing really. Oh, there goes another thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. That's right. There's a bolt of lightning, but a thunderbolt. So yes, you can hear bolts of thunder, I would assume. So, anyways, we've got Liquid Nazgul and EG Idra. I don't know what EG is. It could be the name of a clan, but I do not know. So I don't think either players have scouted yet. No, neither player knows where the opposition is, except for Idra knows that Nazgul is not over here, as he sent his overlords over there to just do a bit of early scouting. That's what you want to do in Metalopolis. If you are adjacent somebody in Metalopolis, as I'm showing here with my cursor, just look at that, say Idra's here, always send your overlord to the closest spot to you. Whoa, 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 where are we going? Where are we going? Alright, sorry, the screen just went absolutely insane there. So, you sent your overlord over to this spot, and you can scout out whether your opponent is right next to you. But neither has... so, Idra now knows where Nazgul is, and Nazgul knows that Idra will probably be spawning as Zerg. So, he would have sent his overlords right over to here if he was right next to him. Although, I believe overlords do have a bit of extra range, then you can see them. Because if you send your overlord just over, like, say here, you can see that your opponent's spawning here, but the overlord's just out of your opponent's range, so that's just a cool trick that you can do if you are the Zerg, or if you're playing random and you don't want your opponent to know that you're Zerg, or if you are in fact Zerg and you don't want your opponent to know where you are. So, Liquid Nazgul not opting to make any kind of wall, actually. He's just going to be sticking his gateway here, Cyber over here, a couple of random pylons in the middle of nowhere. I'm assuming there's an actual reason for why he's doing this, but against Zerg, I preferably tend to wall in. Just like, put your pylon back here, put your gateway and a cyber there, and then make a nice little alcove, incove, whatever that word is, just along here, preventing any Zergling run-bys getting into your base. So Idra's first expansion, I always forget what that's called. You got your main and your natural. Natural expansion is just getting up now, so he's going to have that cool Zerg edge that all the Zerg players always need to have. One expansion on top of whatever opponent you're versing, unless you're versing another Zerg player, in which case, whatever, still have lots of expansions. Anyways, if you're a Zerg player and you're versing a Protoss or a Terran player, make sure you've always got make sure you're always one expansion up on them. So Liquid Nazgul just going to be sending a couple of stalkers out across the map here, and I'm just going to try to be burrowing the Spinecrawler in here, but that's all these Zerglings and Queens are going to have to come out now. Nazgul just retreating, all these Zerglings coming out, just trying to keep the pressure on Nazgul, trying to stop him from getting over here to where the Spinecrawler is. So now Idra can retreat, and Nazgul will not be able to engage that head-on as that Spinecrawler is burrowed. So he's just like, yeah, cool, you got a Spinecrawler in the front, whatever, man, I'll go around the back. But unfortunately, there's no drones around here for Nazgul to kill, so he's just kind of have to walk on by this Menk statue, Menk statue, and just run all the way back to his base. Wee, 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 all the way home. Like those little piggies. So now, I just played a game on Metalopolis literally just then, actually, and I got beat, and I was hell pissed, because I'm rank 1 in my league, and I just tried to set rally points for those gateways, which just goes to show how much I know about playing StarCraft. So Liquid Nazgul is actually going to be making a complete wall-in, I believe this is. He's not going to be able to get any men out of here. Now, I did this once by accident in one of my games. Please, never do this. I accidentally walled myself in completely. And then I tried to get an expansion, and I could not get any probes out, and I was like, oh my god. Because I was versing a Zerg player, I think, and he had tons of expansion. I was just like, oh. So I had to blow down one of my pylons, or my gateways, or whatever was in the way. Actually, I'm pretty sure it was a gateway that was in the way. So I had to shoot an entire gateway down to get a probe out to get an expansion, because I am too tight to put down a robo facility and get a warp prism out, because I'm just cool like that. So anyways, I believe I was just saying, I just played a game on Metalopolis and got absolutely annihilated by this Zerg guy. Just like, he was actually pretty good. I didn't GG him because I was really pissed because I'd had a couple of bad games. So, but if you're watching this, man, I'm Crispy and I versed you on Metalopolis and you beat me and I didn't GG you because I was pissed. He just like kept putting Nidus worms in my main here. And I was like, oh, not cool. And every time I would get a tech, he would just out-tech me. He would tech switch. He was very good. So, I don't know what the purpose of me saying this is, but I just thought I'd let you all know that I just got beat on Metalopolis. Now, actually, I was going to cast a very good game that I play. Well, I reckon it was very good. I'm not a very good player. And I play, like, Silver League, maybe some Gold League players. So, I wouldn't say it was an absolutely fantastic game, but I think it was a pretty good game. It was on blistering stance. I was going to cast it, but apparently I did not save the replay or something. So Nazgul is going to be making a push here. All these roaches coming forward. These Zerglings going to be trying to get us around, but Nazgul blinking out of there very quickly, getting himself into a corner. All these Zerglings are not going to be able to do too much because he's in a corner. And these roaches are just firing down upon the Stalkers, but Nazgul blinking all the weakened ones out of there. These Zerglings all getting killed, and along with all these roaches, as these Stalkers are just way too strong, and this Stalker just warping in right down here in the middle of a battle. It's like, there's a battle going on? Yeah, whatever, I'm just going to warp in right into the middle of that. And this Spine-Crawler is going to be going down, and this Queen is going to just be getting out of this, and Nazgul is now going to be just microing these Stalkers away from all these Zerglings and Roaches. Are going to be trying to get in the corner. He's in a nice corner here. The Zerglings cannot get us around, and these Roaches are just going to have to scuttle back over onto the creep, where they are fast enough to get out of the way of these Stalkers. So Nazgul just going a pretty much only Stalker build right now, and he's just going to be encountering this once again, just blinking all the weakened Stalkers out of here, and all these Roaches are going to be whittled down, and they're going to slowly die. That one got 9 HP left, and this hatchery, I believe, will go down once Nazgul can kill all these weakened roaches that he's just taken care of now. All these ones in the red, and I just pulling a whole bunch of drones off the resource line. Sorry, I was about to say probes. And Idra has GG'd out of that game. That was not a very long game at all. Well, it wasn't a very short game. I'd say it only went for 10 minutes. But that, I'm pretty sure I said before that this is a best of 3 series. So that was the first game, obviously going to Liquid Nazgul, and I am now going to go cast the second game of that series. So that's 1 to Nazgul, 0 to Idra. And so yeah, as I just said, I'm going to go cast the second game of that series. I have a habit of tending to repeat myself. I don't think tending is a word, but yes, I'm going to go now. So adios, see you guys later.